Okay, here we are. We are at the PRT Library Station, South Hills. And we are going to go on the trail. So today we're going to start out, we're going to go down to along Brownsville there to see if that, when you get to Wood Street, is that open all the way to Stewart? That would be great. Saw that construction going on for the last couple of weeks, and I saw some as I drove there, I saw some people walking their dog and stuff on there. So I wonder if that's open to the public. That would avoid the share the road business for when you go from Wood Street down to Stewart. So here we go, and it's a hot one, man. It's going to be like 90, it's already 95 degrees, and humidity, high humidity. And we're in this stupid heat wave again. It sucks. And this part of the trail always was very dry and dusty. The stuff they have down here isn't that solid, the more solid, crushed limestone. Like the one in Imperial, they just put down all that. They did a great job, and it's real firm, packed real nice. This is just like fine, dusty stuff. It always was. Anyway, we're going down here, we're going to find out what's going on. It's a hot one. Whew. I'm also going to go back and go the other way, the other direction over there to the viaduct. Can't come all the way down here and not go to that. Man, this is a real scorcher out here, man. There's no shade here at all. Nice wide open. Nice and wide open, yeah. There's Brownsville Road over there. This is Summit. This is that nice bridge they put in. Beautiful bridge. Footbridge. No trains were on this. A plan of homes over there. Townhouses. Now that tank over there, I didn't see that before. Is that new? Right over there. Maybe they use that as a cement mixer or something. I see all the gravel over there. That's probably what that is. So are they going to build another roadway over there, or we'll find out eventually. A couple times, I'd say about either 2 weeks ago, and then another was 3 weeks ago, I was down there near the Stewart trailhead, and looking across Stewart over across the way, they were building a little bridge, and there were workers there. It looked like fresh pavement. And then another time I was driving there and I saw a lady walking her dog down through there. So when I get down to Wood Street, I will find out right away. And if there's no signs that say no trespassing, or doesn't say anything like private property, I'm just taking it. I don't give a rat's ass. And if it really is the trail, continuing, you would have hoped that there would be a notice. The Montour Trail Council, some kind of a notice send out, say, hey, this is now open. I didn't see anything like that, so I don't know. I hope that, whatever it is, I hope it's not like a new private property thing. That sort of like precludes ever having a connection for the trail. Unless someone, gives the rights to it. Kind of like the trail is the trail, and then either side of the trail is private property or whatever. Boy, this is really dry. See, this part of the trail it's not fun. Huh.
Hi there.
I mean, this is like that wide open. It's not really even. It kind of reminds you of the Panhandle Trail being all wide open. The trees are way the heck over there. There's a hillside there. There's houses over there. This is not scenic or anything. This is just a way to get from point A to point B. So it's great that you don't have to go out onto Brownsville Road for all this. And that last little piece at Wood Street there, we'd hope that that's now open. Man, it's a hot one. It's probably the worst day to come out on the trail like this. I mean, it's okay to come out on a trail, but this particular location where there's no shade, it's kind of like being out in a desert. 95 degrees. Desert would have low humidity. This has high humidity, so this is worse than the desert. Oh, man. Oh, the trees are coming. The trees are coming. It seems like almost like an afterthought. We got to connect as much as we can of the trail, keep extending the trail, and this isn't even really that scenic or anything. Now we're starting to get some green activity right here. And this goes on pretty far. I did this section once, all the way down to that Wood Street. And then I turned around and came back because the Wood Street wasn't open past there. And that's been like that for years. It's really stupid that you have to go out onto Brownsville. That's a dangerous road, man. I see some kind of a truck down there. I'll find out soon enough. And you would hope that they would also fix up the signs to say, trail open or whatever. Because they had a sign that pointed down towards Brownsville saying you have to go share the road. And you know what this reminds me of? When you go to, when you're up near that Robinson, or Route 980 and Route 22 meet, and then you start heading down towards Bridgeville, and there's that old coal plant there, and it's wide open like this with loose dirt, dusty. It reminds me of that exactly. You know, there's a little bit of a breeze right now. Makes it easier to deal with that heat. So far, it's the third day this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've been out on the trails in this heat. It's crazy. Like I said yesterday, we've had either super hot 90s or super chilly like in the 60s. It's no fun. See, now I'm hearing some construction up here. I'll find out. Yeah, it looks like that's closed off. Oh no, there's a trail there. To the right. Okay. That's open. Great. Excellent. How about that? Right here there used to be signs pointing to the right, say, go up there to Brownsville. But here is a trail. Unbelievable. Now, this is super dusty. They didn't put that good kind of crushed limestone on this. They put this really fine, dusty stuff. Really wrong. But at least this is open now. I'm so glad. See, this is where I was up on Brownsville last week and I saw a lady walking her dog on this. And before this was open here, I guess people were saying they used to cut through this private property over here to my left. Yeah, this is great. So if you wanted to, you can go all the way down to Piney Fork from here without going onto the road. Well, that's pretty nice down there. This is all new. Hi. Well, here's a thing for drainage. I guess if they figure this is going to get flooded. So there's this here manhole thing, and the water's right down there. I guess this does get flooded. You never know it by looking at that now. There's hardly any water flowing. Yeah, see, this is where I saw those dudes working on this bridge up here. Yep. Yeah, we're coming to Stewart over there. I see it. This stuff they put on this is like powder. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is not trail material. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they're going to put something else on top of this, but this doesn't cut it, man, for trail walking. It's super dusty. See, donation area at Piney Fork Road Treatment Plant, October 5th. Okay, it's October 5th. Okay, so dudes are working up here. There's this bridge they worked on, which I saw them working on this a couple weeks ago. Nice bridge. Bridge over the Troubled water, as it's called, because there's no water. Okay, great. We'll come up here. So that was like 0.7 miles. I'm just going to go down here just a little bit. This is all new. Okay, we're going to go back. I don't want to go too far down that way. I mean, I know exactly all about that. Stewart, then you go over South Park Connector, and you get to Brownsville. Brownsville Road Extension, and you go over to Piney Fork West, then Trip Hammer West, Trip Hammer East, Piney Fork East. Look at this down here. This is nice. Yeah, this is brand spanking new. Part of the trail that connected. It hasn't been connected forever. It just opened now, I guess, within the last couple of weeks. And there's been no grand announcement. I don't know, that trail council should have put something out, unless I missed it. This is a big deal, man. So that was like 0.7 miles from where I parked to that. That's a pretty decent distance. Whew, it is a hot one. Damn. See, this isn't really good for walking in this kind of weather. This would be good for fall weather, where it's sunny but cool, chilly. I'm so glad to see this is open though. So you can see they're still basically working on this. Right here, there's a trench way through there. It's all fresh dirt. The only thing I would suggest to them is eliminate this here powdery kind of fill and put the true crushed limestone on this. It's way too powdery is all I can think of. Damn. They're still working on this. Guys digging up trench. This here new asphalt right here is nice. I wonder if they're going to put asphalt down on that. This is okay. I mean, I don't mind that. This is all brand spanking new, man. It's the same, I think it's the same guys that were working a couple weeks ago down at that bridge. This is draining the hell out of me with this damn heat and humidity. I had an option of just saying, forget this and just go to a shopping mall and walk around on this hot day, but I said, nope, I'm not doing that because I'll do plenty of that in the winter. I'm coming down here. I wanted to find out if that was open, and I'm so glad I did. You know, this isn't too bad right here with these trees, and trees on this side. This is a half decent part of the trail. You get up here by that summit area, that's when it's like it's super wide open, no trees, no nothing. But again, I'll repeat myself, it's better than walking on the road. Okay? Anything's better than walking out on the road. See the way this looks here? It's reminiscent of like that McDonald's place or even portions of the Panhandle Trail. And now we're going to get into that real hot part. Almost 1 mile. Damn. This reminds me of times when I was out on my mini bike. It's like 50 years ago. More than 50 years ago. Driving on those slate dumps. Some little dusty paths with no shade, you know. No trees around, no shade. That dude that was walking here that I passed before, he looked like he would have been super hot. He had a long sleeve shirt and a hat. Damn. This is a pretty long stretch right here. Kind of forgot how long this was. Well, it's 0.7 miles, so... No, it's more than that. I mean, this here stretch is less than that. 0.7 all the way down to Stewart, so... I'm basically slowing down to a crawl right now. One good thing about that PRT station, it's decent parking, and then the library viaduct is not too far from that, so you can pretty easily go from there over. It's like a half a mile, so that's what I'm going to do next. And there's a little bit of shade going on in that activity there. Whew, look at that over there. It's all for runoff. See, they built a little pond, retainer pond, with the manhole cover over there. There's another one over here. Guess they expect this whole area to get super flooded. Man, I am sweating to beat hell. Holy crap. Oh, man. See this right here, man. This super wide open shit. This is the Panhandle Trail. I mean, it's like the Panhandle Trail. See, to me, this is not scenic. I know the Panhandle Trail's cool, but it's definitely not as scenic as the Montour Trail. Ah, man. Sweat been going me down. Better slow down because I'm going too fast. I'm getting all... Now here's all these... See this right here? This kind of a trail with this fine dirt. And then all those grasshoppers. That's... Reminds me exactly of that time last year in McDonald. Up near the Champion coal area. Yeah, like a super wide open place like this. I'm hearing a frog or something over there. Wow, frog in there, man. He'd be dying of heat. Now here we come onto a little paved portion. And the dust coming off my shoes, man. Getting crazy. I gotta get me a little paper towel kind of thing here. Wipe up all this sweat. Wiping all the sweat been going me down. Sing it, Burton. Whew. Hot damn. Nice. Yeah. This is a little uphill deal here. They had to make it ramp up so that this bridge is over that Summit Drive. Oh. Just like the other day, all these last days, I feel like you have to take a shower right now to get cleaned off. Sweating like crazy all over. Every part of your body is sweating. Now let's take a look at this. Montour mine number 10. Number 10 complex. Wow. Can you imagine all that stuff was here? Wow. There's an aerial shot. Brownsville Road. Wow. Everything is so different now. It's so long ago and so far away. Damn. Whew. I might as well get some water too. This bottle of water is all nice and warm now. Damn. Figure it took me more than 40 minutes to get here. Zigzagging all over South Hills. And you get here, water's not even that cold anymore. Now I'm out here in this heat with a water bottle in my pocket. And it's even more warm. Now here's Summit. It's a nice little bridge they put in. I always like seeing this from the road. Nice. I think this bridge is fairly new. what I can remember, I'll have to look that up, but I think it's like around, maybe like around 2018, or I thought it was before that though. I thought it was like 2015. We used to come from Hosta 2, go down through South Park, come down here on Brownsville, and then come back up on Brownsville and pass this, and really like seeing that bridge. Oh man, is it hot. At least it's on the level right now. There's some piles of gravel and piles of that fine looking fill. They should take some of that crushed limestone they got up at McConnell Road, bring it down here. But that'd take a lot to fill this in. Or maybe one day they'll pave all this. Damn. So we've gone, yeah, it's like the 1.4 miles. 2 times 0.7, there you go. Do the math. Talking to myself, like, I got people up there going, what the hell's wrong with that dude? Freaking dude's ready for the funny farm. He's talking to himself all the time. It's like, none of your gosh dang business, baby. Alright, here we go. Montour Railroad. There's the council members. And there's the Career Tunnel right there. Right there. Okay, let's keep moving. Mile marker 36. So mile marker 36 was there. Down there on the between Piney Fork and Trip Hammer's, mile marker 38 or something. Then it gets down to mile marker 39, 39 and a half. So there's my car over there, and I'm at 1.4 miles. Yeah. I hate this powdery shit. Look at my shoes are so white now. Dusty.
Way back. More slow.
Sure, that's great. I'm staying right. That guy did everything right except he doesn't have a helmet on. I think it would be so easy to fall and hit your head on this stuff. Then you'd be in trouble. Pleasant Street to Wood Street. So yeah, Pleasant Street to Wood Street in that little sign. Now they're going to have another sign that says Wood Street to Stewart. Well, they didn't even announce that officially. I've not seen it. I looked it up. I looked on the Montour Trail website. Even did a bunch of internet searches, random searches like that. Couldn't find anything. Right up here, I'm going to get into a little shaded area. Oh, man. So like I said, this is about 0.5 up here, from here up to the viaduct. That viaduct, when I was here back in, I think it was in June, that's when I saw those first lantern crawlers because they weren't flying yet. They didn't have any wings covering up their colors, and they look really pretty crawling. Now, if you see, most of them have the wings and they're flying. You don't get to see their colors until they open up and fly. But if you see a little baby one, you'll see it not have any wings, like I saw yesterday. Oh man, my foot is hurting. Damn. This is finally some shade right here. Last year, first time I ever came here was in the fall, and the leaves were falling and it was bright and yellow, and that was beautiful. Right here, it was so beautiful with the leaves. I wonder this year if it's going to be colorful. I doubt it. We had a drought. It's probably going to be like bad colors, dark brown colors and stuff. Whew. Man, I'm going to take a little break under this shade, man. I need me some water. So I found this little stretch right here to be really cool, because if you look down there, you can't tell there's any civilization. Like, oh wow, it's going to be out in the wilderness. Meanwhile, it's right next to the PRT station. Then you come over here and go, oh yeah, it's out in the middle of a neighborhood. The Pleasant Street. So this is all that same fine, dusty stuff. You can see the runoff right here. Let's cross this street. A dog up there. I don't like being around dogs that are making all that racket. My shoes are all white. That dust. Here comes a car. Let's get off of this. Here we are, Pleasant Street. And like I said in one of my other videos, this little stretch right here is vaguely reminiscent of the piece down there at Piney Fork East, going back through up to Trip Hammer. That piece they put in with this little paved part that goes up like this. But the cliffs are cliffs are steeper here. I mean there than versus here. Oh man, I'm rambling like a fucking idiot. Heat exhaustion. Damn. Having hallucinations. Dehydration. Yesterday when I got home, I weighed myself. I was at least 2 pounds lighter. All this fluid that I sweated. Gets to replenish that. Going up this here slope. Oh man, it's so freaking hot. Definitely not the right day to be doing this. Take your time. I'm gonna get up here where there's a little bit of trees. Take a little bit of a rest. Oh man. Here's this level part right here. Should have brought an extra water. I could use it just to dump all over my head. Now somebody wrote some bad things there and the council painted over. People always do something stupid like that. Here comes the viaduct. This beautiful area here. Yep, Montour Trail, Pleasant Street section. Nice. I'm gonna stay here for a second, man, because I am so hot. Yeah. Aquafina. This is soaking wet. Like I dipped it in water first or something. There it is. There's the viaduct. There's somebody's house over there. Here's more of that painted over graffiti stuff. Oh, is there a train coming through here? Let's try to get that on video. Oh shit, I missed it. I'm trying to hurry up and catch that. Damn, I missed that. Sunny Beach. Well, too bad I missed it. It came from down there. And it went down there. I mean, you see one, you see them all. There's nothing that big of a deal about it. It's just cool, though. Now, this is where I had seen those spotted lanternflies all over. Now I don't see hardly any of them. They were infesting here. Maybe they like, oh yeah, they like the metal better. Yeah, but there's nothing here. Even they're saying, hey man, it's too hot out here. We ain't doing that, it's too hot. See, look down there. There's a couple of ducks down there. The little bit of water that there is. Do a video of that, see if we can get... Oh wait, turn it on first. Come on, you son of a gun. Oh shoot, I missed them. I missed those ducks. Oh well. So much for that. trying to remember how many times I've been on this. Last fall was my first time in October, and then I think I did it maybe 2 more times last fall. And this year I did it probably like 4 times already. Something like that. This might be the 5th time. I love this. The only thing is, I mean, you can say, well, it's not out in the country and look, all you're doing is looking down at some roads and cars and shit, but it's still nice. That way is nice. You get down to look at the train. Here's that Rite Aid. I thought they were closing this one, but it's still open. Wrong aid. They're going through some troubles. You can see those spotted lanternflies all over the ground here. I'm not seeing any of them crawling or flying around. It's just too hot. Whew. I'm not going any further than this because it's just too hot. Alright, here we go. Library Viaduct. 506 foot. Second longest bridge. The other one was in McDonald. There you can see the last train crossed the viaduct October 1978. Wow. The viaduct carried the Montour over Route 88, Piney Fork Creek, and the Pittsburgh Railways. Now, Pat, now it's PRT. Get your acronyms correct now. Update your signs. It's that PRT, not PAT anymore. I like Pat, though. I liked it when it was Pat. Port Authority, Pat. I love that. Now it's like PRT. What the hell does that mean? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Regional Transit. Yeah. Forget that. Let's go back to Pat. So you can see the coal, and then there's the viaduct right down there. Well, that's the old rail bridge. This is the new footbridge. Alright, I think I'm going to head back. That's enough. Come on, be done with that. Okay, here we go. Oh man, take a little bit of a rest. Whew. This rag is soaked. I mean, this is a paper towel, actually. It's soaked straight through. There's absolutely nobody on this trail today, except for my dumbass. I think I saw 2 people on this trail. I haven't seen anybody on this section. So that one guy on the bike down there near this PRT station. Now look ahead there. You say, wow, aren't you afraid? So somehow, actually, I'm not afraid. Like, when I say afraid, I mean, queasy when it comes to heights. I am queasy when it comes to heights, but this somehow doesn't make me get sick or anything. There's that. See, when you look here, you say, well, that McDonald one is similar. I mean, it's just a little bit longer. You see, you ought to be able to make it to the next. On that McDonald one, there's that through trestle at the end. You ought to be able to make it from here to there without getting, queasy or vertigo. But for whatever reason, I guess it's the surrounding area. You've got trees fairly close over here, but in that McDonald one, it's super wide open. It's like you're going out in the middle of the air. It's like you're on like you'd be on, say, like a causeway on the water and there's nothing around. It's like, phew, you know, spooky. Here, at least there's trees and you know you're safe. We could see a lot of debris down in that water. Whatever water there is. Would like to see a train coming through. But I missed that one. I'm not going to stand here for too long though. We'd be coming from that way. From Castle Shannon and all that. And coming down this way. It's really nice. The last time I was here, I was like way down here. I wasn't even paying, no, I was up here. I didn't even pay attention. And all of a sudden I went, oh, that's a train. I missed it. Getting the video of it. Like, look what they did along the wall there. All along the wall they put their graffiti and then they have to be painted over. Man, that's ridiculous. Little rant there. Well deserved for these graffiti artists. Yeah, I'm a little bit cooled off right now. Pleasant Street section. Yeah. Instead of covering it up, the people who paint over should write something in response like, because it's stupid to do it. Start a graffiti war. Messages back and forth. Leave your message here. Think about all the times they have to come and paint over that shit. At least this is downhill. Ouch, my foot is killing me. It's crazy how this summer has gone by so fast. Last summer we had that damn wildfires in Canada bringing down that smoke, and just for weeks and weeks it was like high air quality, you know, alerts, you know, don't go outside and blah, blah. This year we've had this damn heat wave lasting for weeks on end. Kind of ruins everything. Wow, I haven't seen one person all the way on this here section. Here's some dogs up there. Yeah, I hate those dogs. Like I was a kid riding a bike. I remember on North Branch Road, come down from Noblestown Road all the way down. Noblestown. Go through Noblestown and then come down onto North Branch, and then take that and come back, heading towards McDonald. And there was a house with dogs. And these dogs started chasing me while I'm riding my bike, pumping like crazy. And I was afraid these dogs were gonna bite my legs. It's really terrible. Ever since then, I never really liked dogs. Especially when they're barking like crazy, yelling and screaming. Man, this is some hot shit. Let's get in here and get some shade. Ouch. Finally, some shade. Oh, man. Super hot. Alright, let's get moving and get back to the car and get cooled off. I wish there were more trees on this trail here. This is great right here. Pretty soon though, it's gonna get cold and I'll be wishing it was hot again. But actually, I don't think I ever would wish for it to be this hot. This is unusually hot. Record setting. I think they say the average high right now in Pittsburgh would be around 80 or 81. This is 95. And it's gonna be I think it was 98 yesterday. Was it Waynesburg or something? It was 98. 95 in Pittsburgh. It's unbelievable. It's ludicrous, man. It's ridiculous. Whatever other word you can think of, it's just stupid. Stupid and not desirable. Or undesirable. Alright, I gotta quit this rambling bullshit. See, they made this so that you can't just cut down through there. If you say, I'm going to cut down through there and go over to the station. No, they got a little gully through there so you can't. Oh. Ouch. Which is a good idea, the way they did that. So I don't want people just cutting through this. Ow. There's some dudes cutting the grass up there. Left his equipment here. There's my car over there. It's still here. So I've been on this stretch. Saw that one guy down there on a bike. From here over to the over to the viaduct and all the way across and back. Haven't seen anybody else on the trail. Alright, so let's cut through here. Make sure you don't step on anything stupid. Now, that station that's down there near Clareton, big wide open thing like this, you know, but there were like 2 or 3 cars in there. It's like outrageously huge, and there's only a couple of cars. And I was like, I don't think I want to park my car here. It seems to be a little bit unsafe. Now this is it's not unsafe here. This is great here. Okay, so we're going to be signing off right now. We've gone a total of 2.5 miles, which was predicted.